Start again, video. Done.
Well, it's not a movie. This is reality and it's happening. And what if I told you all of this was foreseen by a person and these are prophecies unfolding? So let's get into it. So I want to tell you first that these are prophecies and these are called hadith for the people who don't know. And what is hadith? Hadith is basically signs, not signs, basically events of the last prophet's life. And all the stories are collected and they're different books. So all the things he said, all the events that have happened in his life, those are called hadith. All right. And to authenticate the story, multiple people must say the same thing. And that's how that event is authenticated. So I've taken multiple hadith books and I've taken all the signs that are in multiple hadith books. And so we are talking about the most authentic prophecies and the signs of the last hour. So the first one is time will pass rapidly. Tell me about it, man. The people who are born, let's say the people who are Gen Z, they might not realize it, but people who are, let's say, in their 30s, they can easily know time is flying by. And if you compare to the time before and now, like, because the Gen Z is sort of born into the social media thing, so they might not realize it. But once this technology thing has come and life is so busy, time just flies by, man. Time is flying by. You don't have enough time in the day, and you just do like two, three things, and the day is gone. There will be much more killing and murder. And obviously, murder has been there for a very long time, but much more killing, definitely, since we've moved up in the world of weaponry. And the bomb can do much more damage, the weapons can do much more damage, so therefore, there's a lot more killing. Disappearance of knowledge and the appearance of ignorance. Like, come on. Like, as we've moved on into this internet world, okay, those, the ones who do not know, real knowledge has been erased, history has been rewritten, things have been changed to keep control. So you, what you know in this day and age is exactly the thing they want you to know and they need you to know. Knowledge is something that is beyond uh, just information, right? So that knowledge has been kept to the people who guard the knowledge and they don't want the people to find out. So, yes, knowledge has been wiped away, and all you know is information. And that information, you consider that knowledge these days, which is very annoying, is highly annoying. People think they're very smart. It's not that case, all right? So, yeah, that's why ignorance has taken a rise, because you think you know something, you have information about something, you think you know something, but you really don't. Two large groups adhering to the same religious teachings will fight each other with large number of casualties. This is the Jews and the Muslims. And the Jews and the Muslims have very similar teachings. So, yeah. Increase in earthquakes. So, I want you to look at this graph right here. And there were 550 earthquakes in 1920, and it has increased in 2020 by 1,000%. So that should tell you all. The conquest of Constantinople. I'll write the word, I can't pronounce it, by the Muslims. So basically, this place is Turkey in this day and age. Consumption of intoxicants will be widespread. Adultery and fornication will be prevalent. Tell me about it. Paying zakat becomes a burden and miserliness becomes widespread. Charity giving is reluctantly done. So, yes, people will not give charity because everybody's going poor. So, people want, and People also are becoming greedy, I think, so they want to keep the money to themselves, and people are reluctant to do charity. Only very rich people do charity, which is, there's a reason behind it, which I'll tell you in some other video. Leaders will not rule according to the commands of Allah. So democracy is not based on religion anymore. So this one I found really funny. So this one I found very funny, which is when a man obeys his wife and disobeys his mother, which is very funny to me because there are a lot of simps walking around. I don't know, it's just funny. People will treat the man out of respect because they're scared that man will do something evil. So people will be pussies. That's what they're saying, I guess. People will not be strong enough and will not be brave hearted. I think that's the message behind it. Like that, female singers and musical instruments will be popular. Hey, hey, hey. When the last ones of the Ummah will begin to curse the first ones. Ummah means the religious generation. So the last ones are the Muslims and the first ones are the Jews. So the Muslim curse the Jews. I have gone for some signs that are only mentioned in one book because it's so like it's happening right now. So it was very hard for me to ignore it. So I've mentioned those ones too. Wealth will increase so much that if you give a man 10,000, the man will not be content with it. That is pointing towards inflation or just, I don't know, greed. All right, some are just too freakishly true. Like the ones mentioned in Ahmed are just too freakishly true, man. Books and writing will be widespread and religious knowledge will be low. I don't know if you know, but if you know, you know. Women will conspire. Women are conspiring. I'll post a video down below in the description. You can watch that video. That'll give you enough of a proof. Rain will be acidic. If you don't know, the first rain is always acidic. I've known it since childhood. Maybe back in the days, the rain wasn't acidic. Children of fornication will become widespread or prevalent. Single mamas. Hey, hey, hey. When a trust becomes a means of making profit. So, yes, fraud will increase, and I've experienced it myself. It's like really rising. It's hard these days that, somebody's gonna deceive you in order to get money out of you, and they try to make it as such that they're in the legal boundaries. So, if you know, you know. Episodes of sudden death will be common or will become widespread. This has actually happened to me. That's why I mentioned this one. A few people that I heard just died out of nowhere. Like they're just fine the previous day and the next morning they never woke up. So I've heard a few cases like that, which I never heard when I was a kid. All right, this one is funny too. There will be people who will be brethren in public but enemies in secret. So when he was asked how will this be, because the answer was they will all have some common interest and an ulterior motive. So people will, you've heard keep your friends close, your enemies closer, because you can have some ulterior motive. Dude, Muslim and Ahmed, these two books. People of Iraq will receive no food and no money due to oppression by the Romans, which are the Europeans basically. Singers will become common, as I've mentioned. People will believe in the stars, horoscope, or one of those crazy Californian girls who believes in the, so yeah. All right, again, this one is funny to me. Women will be naked in spite of being dressed. These women will be led by astray and will lead others to astray. Astray means off the right path. So yeah, it's happening, man. Look at Instagram. It's just funny that this was predicted. All right, this one is very freaky. I'm telling you, man. Ahmed, the ones only in Ahmed are just very freaky. A man will leave his home, and his thigh or hip will tell him that what's happening back home. What's in your thigh, your mobile, or sometimes you keep it in your back pocket, your cell phone, and it tells you what's happening back home, and you can watch with the video. Years of deceit in which the truthful person will not be believed and the liars will be believed. I can't even begin to talk about this. Like, this is, I face this so much. I face this so much. If you tell the people the truth, they're just not ready for it because they think they know it. And where do they know it from? Somebody who's lying to them. And this is the reason I created this channel, so I could tell you about the things that are true, and so you could recognize the people who are lying to you, because it's just too much. And if nobody does anything about it, like, everybody will believe in a lie, nobody will uh, learn the truth. And obviously the problem I keep facing is that people don't believe it. Like, if I meet them in real life, they don't believe it because, like, they think it's a lie because they've been lied to about these things so much in the past that now if you tell them the truth, no one believes it. So it's become like that. Bearing false witness will become widespread. It happens in court all the freaking time. I think that's what just court is now. Like, the judge knows the person is lying, but, like, everybody plays the game. When men will lie with men and women will lie with women. Homosexuality, it's on a rise and it'll keep on increasing. A woman will enter the workforce out of love for this world. Again, in Ahmed. Just too true, man. Just right on the point. It's the nail. Arrogance will increase in the earth. This is what I'm talking about. People don't listen. People think they know, right? Because the information they've been told, they've been lied to, but they believe it. There will be many women of children bearing age who will not give birth. This is going to increase sooner, like, than you know. I'm already seeing the effects of it. Men will begin to look like women and women will begin to look like men. Have you seen any out there? So I want to tell you about the last one, which I forgot about. People of Yemen will be displaced. So if you know about the Yemen war, people will beat others with whips like tails of oxen. This may be referring to the slave trade of the current day or maybe the blacks. Okay, there's another freakish one in Ahmed. Wild animals will be able to talk to humans, which is a bit crazy sounding because there's an app now that you can talk to your dog, and it's created by 11 Labs and powered by Llama. It's an AI app. There's another one which is very freakish. They're the major signs. I'm not talking about them, but it's in the major signs. It says there will be a beast that will rise from the earth, and it will talk to humans, and they will differentiate between the believers and the believers and the non-believers. And this beast is, in my opinion, AI. And for AI to do that, and when they say beast, it doesn't mean like it has to look like what comes in your mind when you say when I say beast, right? There's a beast with horns and whatever. That's the meaning we've made of it. But beast in the previous days was considered something else. So it's just very powerful, right? So that AI will be able to do that, and that's a beast. So I think it's predicted AI too. And I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it says that the beast will have the staff of Moses and the seal of Solomon. And if I show you the seal of Solomon, and if I show you the logo of ChatGPT, it's quite similar. So I don't know, man. So many of them have come true so far, and there are a lot of ones that I missed, but they have actually come true too. So the point of telling you all of this is that I've read a few texts from the other religions too, and I feel like we are very close to the last hour, and it's just my prediction that if you're, let's say, young right now and not married, your grandchildren will be the last ones, I think, or maybe they will see the end. So whatever you teach them, whatever you tell them, whatever you tell them, everything is dependent on you. And you can save them, or you can be like, yeah, go to hell, quite literally. So it's up to you. So I'm done with the video. Save yourself while you still have time. See you.